Imani. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. And if you are a part of the fam, thank you for coming back for this video. So today I am doing girl talk number 3, and I wanted to do it on breakups. One of my friends on Instagram, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at Imani B TV. They suggested that I do this video, and I was like, why not? If you are new to my channel, my girl talks are basically just things that I talk about with my subscribers and anyone who watches this video, and I just give my personal experiences, and I get really personal. Not too personal, but I get personal enough that you know that what I'm telling you is real and it's coming from my experiences. So this video is just like girl talk number 1, where I talk about dating, girl talk number 2, where I talk about friendships. So this is gonna be the same thing, and this is how to get over a breakup. So I wanted to do this video mainly because, you know, I feel like people sometimes go to YouTube for videos like this, and I really like helping people. So I just felt like, you know, people ask me to do it, why not just do it? So the first thing I want to talk about when you're going through a breakup is you need to face the reality. I feel like a lot of people, I do this myself a lot, and I'm working on it for 2019, and I really hope by the end of this year I'm way better, is I suppress my feelings. So I don't deal with stuff, and I will try to mask it with whatever, and it's just like, why? Like, if you suppress it, at some point you're going to have to deal with it. And when you're older and you go back to old wounds, it feels completely different. And I'm speaking from experience. It hurts more, you know, in my opinion, it hurts more. It's uncomfortable because, you know, some people suppress their feelings for like 10 years. And then, like, think about it. Say you break up with your boyfriend at 20 and y'all been together for 6-7 years, and you wait till you're 30 to deal with that breakup. Think about it. 10 years has passed, and the way you were at 20 is completely different at 30. So you, through those 10 years, you might have had a baby, you might have gotten married, you might have been in another serious relationship, and you did not deal with that hurt from 10 years ago. So now it's in current situations, and you don't even realize it. The way you treat your new significant other, the way you treat your child, like, you'll be surprised that you feel uneasy, or you may just lash out of anger, and you don't even realize what you're angry about, and it could have been something that happened to you 10 years ago. So I always say face the reality, because when you face it right then and there, it's, you know, you're at war with it, but you're gonna win. You are going to win, and you feel so much better when you heal from stuff that you go through. But when you suppress it, like, it's just, it gets buried. And then what happens is, let's just say it's right here. Something else, listen, life is up and down, okay? Like, it is what it is. You're gonna have some highs, you're gonna have some lows. So when another low comes, it's gonna go on top of it, and it's gonna push and push and push. So you're not, because you didn't deal with this, you have a bunch of stuff just piling on top of it, piling on top of it. So I personally, you know, I've went through a couple of breakups, and at first I did suppress it, and it took me longer to deal with it. And I just, you know, from experience, it's just better when you face it head on. Because once you get over it, let me tell you, it, like, going through a breakup is like chasing the rainbow. Once you get to the end, you see the pot of gold. It's like, yes, yes. You went through so much to get over that person or that situation. Once you get to the end, it's like, wow. Oh my God. It's beautiful. I'm speaking from experience. It's beautiful. Like, and I'm not even trying to say it to shade, you know, past relationships, nothing like that. But to get over that hurt, like, it hurts. Like, it hurts, and you have to deal with it. Like, you have to deal with it and know that it's not gonna last forever. Like, if you don't take nothing from this video, take that. Take that. Take that. Diddy voice, take that. Take that. It doesn't last forever. Because I feel like when we live in the moment, it just feels like, oh my God. It's kind of like losing weight. You working out for 2-3 months and you really not seeing results. And you just like, oh my God, I'm going to be the same way forever. A whole year passed and you snatched and you like, yes, I thought I'd never get here. It's exactly like that. I'm so serious. I wouldn't lie to y'all. It's exactly like that. So my next thing to help y'all is to trust the process. Like, and this is like, nowadays we all say that, oh, you got to trust the process, you got to trust, but it's very true. Like, you have to trust this process of healing. You know, you have to have strong faith in yourself and in God. You have to have faith that you're going to get through this. Depending on how long the relationship scratch that. And I'll tell you why. Depending on the type of person you are, this can be a short process or this can be a long process. Like, you know, speaking from experience, and I'm kind of looking back and I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but it is what it is. I was young, whatever. I was 17 and I dated this boy over the summer. We broke up and we dated for like 2-3 months, but like I was like head over heels. Like, I thought we were gonna get married. We were just alike. I'm like, yo, this is my soulmate. You know, like, I was really like, oh my God, this is the best relationship I've ever been in. We were made for each other. Like, I'm like, oh my God, you know? And we broke up. So we dated for like 2-3 months and we broke up. And I was devastated. Like, I was so devastated that the day after we broke up, I had to go to work. I didn't want to go. But I had to go anyway because I was a new hire, all that stuff. And it was a holiday weekend. The first 2 hours of me working, I had to take my break. I just, like, I could not hold back the tears. I cried so bad. Like, like, looking back at it now, I'm like, girl, why you cried? Why? No shade. Just, listen, I'm just being honest. Why you cried? But I cried, and it took me a good minute to get over him. So that's why I say trust the process. Because once you get to the end of that rainbow, you're going to be like, what was I thinking? Why did I date him? He ugly. Like, listen, I don't, ladies, comment below. But I don't know anybody that used to date someone and they still find them cute. If you do, let me know. Me, personally, once we not together, I don't find you attractive anymore. It is what it is. Sorry. No shade. Just saying. But I say all that to say, like, you have to trust the process. Like, there's so much that you're going to find out about yourself in this process. But if you, like I said in the beginning, if you don't face the reality, you won't see it. And there's so much beauty in finding out more about yourself, learning how to love yourself. Listen, like, if you don't take anything else, I'm gonna have this for each topic I talk about, but learn to love yourself. Like, learning how to love yourself is so important. Like, I'm speaking from experience because I really learned how to love myself, and just knowing how to be by yourself, making your own happiness, like knowing what it's like to come home and it's just you and there's nobody else. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's, lock the doors, all that, like just little stuff like that. But learning how to be an adult on your own. It's so important. And I know, like, in high school, you can't do that, but learning how to love yourself, taking yourself out on dates, finding out what you like and what you don't like, it's important. You know, if you date your high school sweetheart and that's the person you're with forever, that's awesome. But if that's not the case for you, and you do end up breaking up with someone that you were with for a long time, please learn how to love yourself, because learning how to love yourself is super important, especially people in toxic relationships. I'm speaking from experience. I've been in that situation, and when you don't know how to love yourself, I'm telling you, you will put yourself back in that situation. So learning how to love yourself, you'll gain self-respect. You'll know what you like and what you don't like. And you will know what you're going to stand for. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You have to love yourself. Like, I don't want to keep reiterating it, but it's super important. And if you trust the process and you face reality, you will learn how to love yourself. And that is so much rewarding, so much more rewarding than suppressing the feelings and, you know, just not dealing with it. I'm telling you. And that goes into my third topic, enjoying the process. Enjoy this process, because like I said before, there's going to be a point where you get to the end of that rainbow and you're going to be like, wow, for a few months or a few days, I thought I couldn't live without this person. I was so depressed, and I felt like, you know, I don't want to say you thought you couldn't live, because don't ever feel that way. But you just felt like, yo, like, how am I supposed to live my life? That's how you're going to feel. And then when you get to the end of that, you're going to be like, wow, I really overcame this. Like, I'm really strong. And like, you just feel better. So you have to enjoy that process, even though it's going to hurt. You're going to have some pullback, because I'm telling you right now, you break up with them or they break up with you. And if you don't block them, and even if you do, they will find a way in 3-4 weeks to hit you up and be like, hey, how you doing? How you been? Can we meet up? I'm not lying. They will do that. So you're going to get the pain, then you're going to get the I miss yous, and you know, you talk to them for a little while, depending on how strong-willed you are. You may not, but you may talk to them back and forth for a couple of days, a couple of weeks. Then you see, they still ain't ish, so you move on. And then you get to the end where you're officially over that person, and you're like, wow, look at that. Look at all that ish, all that BS that I went through, and look at me now. Enjoying that process is super important, because, like, it's like being a butterfly. First you're a caterpillar, then you're in the cocoon, and then you're a butterfly. It's a beautiful process, but if you don't, like I said before, face reality, you will not get there. So please enjoy the process. Please. That's all I ask. So my fourth topic is understanding this is temporary. Like, listen, y'all, this feeling of, oh my God, I can't get out of bed, or you're just over it, you're mad about it. That feeling is temporary. Like, you are not going to feel like that forever. I'm telling you. Like, you're not. You are not going to feel like that. So understanding that feeling is just, you know, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a year. Like I said, you got to be real with yourself, and you got to know what type of person you are. It can take some people longer times to get over breakups, because they didn't think that they would break up with this person. Everything was good, and then out of nowhere they break up because of one stupid argument. It is what it is. So depending on how you are, it could take you a while. But you got to understand it's temporary. And once you get over it, it's like, whatever. Like, it's a part of life. Like, you will look at it as a memory. And you know what's funny? My mom would always tell me this. She would say, don't focus on people that in 5 years from now are going to be a memory. And you was right, Mom. You was right. You were right. I give you props. You were right. Like, it's so true. Like, you think that this person currently is like your forever person, and you know, most people feel that way, and then 5 years from now that person was just a memory. You don't speak to them. And I know, like, when you think about it, it's like, damn, like, wow, but it is what it is. Like, some people are there for a season, and that feeling that you have is a season. It's not forever. So just remember, it's temporary. So topic number 5 I want to talk about is enjoy being by yourself. Y'all, please enjoy being by yourself. I say this for multiple reasons. Because once you find your forever person, being by yourself is not easy to do. Like, and I'm not saying it in like it sucks, because I'm not. It doesn't. But what I'm saying is that when you start living with someone, you guys get married, get engaged, serious relationship, y'all are always going to be around each other. It is what it is. Like, there's going to be someone that you're inseparable with. You know what I mean? Like, feel like you can't go a day without seeing them. And that's beautiful. But that's why you need to know what it's like to be by yourself before that. Just enjoy it. Like, just think about it. It's just you. You wake up. You ain't got to worry about nobody. You just worry about yourself. You can pick up, go about your day, do things that you like to do. And when you're in a good relationship, you can still do these things. But, you know, enjoy the fact that it's just you, because there's going to be a day where you're a mother, you're a father, and that's a little bit harder because that's your kid, that's someone you're responsible for. Sometimes you just can't pick up and go because that's your kid. So enjoy being by yourself, because once you get that feeling, once you experience that, you have a better solitude of yourself. You'll learn more about yourself. You'll have more self-love for yourself. And that's super important, because when you love yourself and you love being by yourself, like I said before, you're not going to tolerate nothing. You're not going to be depending on somebody for your happiness. And that is not good at all. Like, when you depend on somebody to be happy, because, you know, people are temporary sometimes, unfortunately, even when you think they're forever. And if you depend on them for your happiness, you'll never be happy. And, like, I know this sounds negative, but think about it. Say you're with somebody and they tragically pass away. Like, God forbid, but think about it. And you depend on that person for your happiness. What happens when they're gone? You know? And that's an unexpected thing. You know? What happens when they're gone? And that's why you have to love yourself and appreciate you. You know what I mean? So I know it's hard to do at first. You're like, oh, going to the movies by myself, that's weird. Going out to dinner by yourself is the bomb. I'll tell you why. Because you order your food, in 15 minutes it's coming right back to you, because they don't got to cook nobody else's. I'm telling you, going out to eat by yourself is bomb. Do it. I'm telling you. Movies too. Just going on dates by yourself. Going to the mall by yourself. Like, when people tell me, oh, I can't go to the mall by myself, I be like, girl. And I'm not judging, but I love going to the mall by myself, because I just go in the stores I want to go into, and that's it. And when I'm ready to leave, I can leave. You know what I mean? Having that me time for you is super important. So really enjoy being by yourself, because once you're a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, like, you don't really get that much. So enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it. And topic number 6 I have is don't go looking for a mate. Listen, y'all, don't go looking for a mate, because when you are single, I don't know, comment below if this happens to you, but when you're single, Like, and it could be the day after, people just start flocking to you. Like, I don't know, maybe that just happened to me, but people just start flocking to you. Like the DMs just get bigger, the more people sliding. I don't know. And me, I've never posted, I mean, when I was in high school, because I was immature. But as an adult, I've never posted I'm single on social media. I just don't do that. But for some odd reason, they flock to you. I don't know. But that's why I say don't go looking for a mate. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. There's no reason to look for a mate, especially when you just got out of a relationship. Now, if you've been single for 5 years, you're ready to get back in the game, and you like, I can't find nobody, and you want to try Tinder, go ahead. I'm not judging. But when, you're fresh out of a relationship, give it some time. Don't go looking. Because, like I said in my first girl talk, whoever God wants you to be with, they will find you. And it may take some time. It is what it is. But they will find you. And think about it. There's so many people in the world. So many people. There's no reason to look. Because who you're supposed to be with will find you. You know what I mean? So I advise you don't go looking for somebody, because when you're fresh out of a relationship and you go date somebody else, you can suppress yourself of those feelings instead of facing the reality. I don't believe in the rebound situation. I just don't think it's a good idea. But if that works for you, go ahead. But I just don't agree with it, because you bury stuff trying to get over the other person. Like, think about it. You had a boyfriend, and then you talk to somebody a week later, and think about it. The feelings you had for your boyfriend, you transfer them to somebody else. That makes no sense. No sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. So the feelings you have for your boyfriend, you now inflict on this new person you're dealing with. It doesn't, come on. And with that can come trust issues, emotional issues. Especially, I don't really like talking about this, but especially with toxic relationships, like emotional stress, like whatever the case is, you will bring that to the new person. And this person will be like, oh, she crazy. And you're really not crazy, but you haven't healed from what you've went through. So don't go looking for a mate, because I'm telling you, they will find you. I don't know if it's the single glow. Well, I don't know if it's the single glow. I don't know what it is, but they always find you. So don't go looking. And, like I said before, enjoy being by yourself, because when those people flock to you a week later after you just got out of a relationship, if you're trying to enjoy being by yourself, you can be like, I'm currently not interested. I just got out of a relationship. Like, things like that. Or you can entertain it, but entertain it lightly at your own pace. Don't do too much or whatever. You know what I mean? So just really, enjoy being by yourself. Don't go looking for a mate. Trust the process. Enjoy the process. Dang, what was the first one? That's bad, because I talked about it throughout the whole video. But yeah, face the reality. Trust the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy being by yourself. Don't go looking for a mate. And this feeling is temporary. Honestly, I feel like that covers, how to get over a breakup. If you have any additional advice, you can comment it down below. But I honestly feel like that will help. You just have to, really look at it like the rainbow. And know, once you get to the other end, you're good. So, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I would be lying to you if it didn't. It's going to hurt. But knowing what you know, getting out of that relationship, oh no, I'll never tolerate that. Or even better yet, oh, I won't do that in my next relationship. Listen, own up to what you do too. I've learned that, things in my past relationship that I did not bring into my current relationship. And I had to self-evaluate myself. That's a good one. Self-evaluate. Like, look at what you could have done differently. Like, you may have feel like you did nothing wrong in that relationship, and that might have been true. But you could still self-evaluate yourself and be like, yeah, I'm not standing for that no more. Absolutely not. And that's why you got to take time out for yourself. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any more girl talk suggestions, leave them down below. I'm like your big sis, your auntie, I'm all that. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know. I love y'all. I'm always here for y'all. And if you need any advice, please DM me on Instagram, email me. My email is usually down below in the comment section. So you know I got y'all. I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.